What is going on to the AMC stock family? In today's video, I'm sure you guys can already understand why I'm so excited to be talking about this stock. Not just because AMC stock decided to do completely amazing on the earnings, but also I'm extremely proud of the movement that we have become because we continuously decide to show the doubters that AMC stock is really an investment, and to each their own, right? Because everyone has their own financial decisions. However, when people were continuously calling us crazy and saying that we had no clue what we were doing when we were investing in the stock to begin with, AMC stock decides to prove everyone wrong and decides to release an amazing earnings beat for the estimates of the earnings per share. And so in today's video, is AMC stock, because we have this new amazing catalyst, will it have the possibility of going back to $100 per share? And so in today's video, we are going to be talking about price targets. So if you are someone that does not necessarily like to hear others talking about their AMC price targets, then this is not going to be the video for you. Now, I'm going to say this right now in the beginning of the video because some of you guys do not like it when others talk about AMC price targets. And so therefore, I've always had the same price target for AMC stock. Whether this was at $3.50 a share, or whether it was at $5 a share, my price targets have been consistently the same, no matter if the stock was down on the day and down in the week, actually, because this stock went from $72 to around that $28 share range. So regardless of whether it has down days or regardless of whether it is up 100%, 200%, it doesn't matter. My price target for this stock, yes, it is going to be $50 a share at least. Yes, it is going to be $80 a share at least. And yes, it is going to be $100 a share at least. And so why do I have all these price targets? The reason why is because this is a buy and hold for me for at least 1 year. And so why is it going to be at least 1 year? The same concept applies. And so some of you guys already know why I'm holding the stock for at least 1 year. And now that we have this earnings catalyst, now that we have an understanding of what AMC was capable of, and now that we understand what AMC is capable of right now, of course I'm going to hold this stock even longer, right? Because this gives me more conviction. And on this channel, for those of you guys that have been watching some of the previous videos, you guys understand that it is all about conviction. In fact, if a lot of the retail traders and if a lot of the institutions, the hedge funds, if they had the conviction and if everyone decided to go long on AMC stock, in other words, they believed, right? They believed that AMC stock had the possibility of going up in share price rather than decreasing, then this stock would already be trading at least $100 a share. But guess what, guys? Not everyone has that conviction like the retail traders do. And I know I just said that sometimes it is the retail traders, they do not have enough conviction, but I'm talking about not the investors of AMC, right? Not the investors that are part of the movement. I'm talking about the day traders, okay? Day traders are different. And so even though they are considered day traders, they are also considered retail traders. That is the whole point of why I'm bringing up the retail traders in the first place. But for the AMC investors that are the retail traders, we already know that they have a lot of conviction because they're the ones holding this stock up right now at around $35.41 at the time right now. And so the reason why you do not see this stock all the way down at, let's say, $15 a share right now is because of the retail traders. And on a day like today, when AMC stock decided to announce their earnings, this is going to build more conviction in this stock. So right now we are going to be talking about some important price levels. Maybe it doesn't matter if you are an investor, obviously, because AMC investors, you guys already know this is a buy and hold. $80 a share, it does not seem impossible, right? $100 a share, it does not seem impossible. And so with that being said, if we take a look at GameStop really quickly, this is why we know that it is not impossible. For the GameStop earnings, this stock went completely parabolic. So AMC and GameStop, they still continuously decide to follow each other because after earnings, both of these stocks are up quite significantly. And so with that being said, AMC is also going to be up on the earnings day and in after hours. And so with AMC strength, so is GameStop. GameStop is also going to have that strength. And so will this strength continue into tomorrow? Now we're going to be answering that question. So we are going to first understand the 1 year 1 day chart, and do not worry about the support level right here. This is actually what we were talking about quite a while ago when AMC stock was trading. This was $15 a share. This was the first important resistance level that a lot of subscribers understood because we were talking about AMC stock ever since it was below $15 a share. Now, besides that, what are the key levels for AMC? We do see that AMC stock has a wick already, right? This is the earnings wick. This happens with a lot of stocks, but AMC stock just built a lot of conviction. So will this continue for tomorrow? We already know that this wick indicates that there is not a lot of strength right now because we are not able to sustain the top of the wick. And so if we were, then it would actually be a full candle. However, this is not necessarily a full candle because of that wick again. And so the reason why I say that is because the highest of this wick was around $36 and some change. But that is irrelevant because it doesn't matter as long as you guys understand that right now in the after hours, which makes sense because after hours, there usually is not a lot of volume. And so in the previous video, right, I was going to actually make a video right before the earnings just to state my final opinions for AMC. What do I think is going to happen? But then I remembered that, wait a minute, in the previous video, I also stated my last minute opinions about AMC, and we did talk about Zach's research about how AMC was going to beat earnings, so you guys already had some understanding of what could happen today, and then I also stated my opinion. And I'm going to do a quick recap just because it is important for the future of AMC, right? For the future price levels and what could happen for the future in terms of the price action. And so with that being said, so there were two situations that could have happened, and this is what I was explaining yesterday. Situation number one was AMC was going to have a earnings run up. And so earnings run up is basically when the stock decides to exponentially increase in share price right before the earnings. But that is not necessarily what happened to AMC stock. In fact, it was kind of stagnant and it had a lot of consolidation. And we understood this because AMC stock had a lot of support levels, but it just was not able to break those support levels, which was a good thing because if AMC broke this support level, then it would decide to go even lower right before the earnings. But it was more stagnant and consolidating, which is why I'm talking about this in the first place. And so with that being said, that is why we did not have that earnings run up. And so people were saying that if AMC stock decides to announce their earnings, even if they have good news for their earnings, then AMC would have a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event. But yesterday in my video, I was saying that my opinion towards this buy the rumor, sell the news catalyst is that that would actually not be the situation that would happen for AMC stock. And so in my opinion, the situation that I thought would be more probable for AMC would be that AMC would have an earnings rundown, because ever since AMC recently hit $47 a share or $46 a share, this stock has been in a downtrend. And so just recently did we decide to actually consolidate, so that doesn't necessarily count. And so with that being said, there was an earnings rundown, and then once they announced earnings, and so I also stated that I thought that they would beat earnings, because remember, we were talking about the popcorn event. AMC, the CEO of AMC, decided to say that if you decide to have a share of AMC, then you would be rewarded with a free popcorn. And so that whole event really sparked a lot of members to go to AMC theaters. And because of all the popularity that AMC got this year, I thought AMC was going to beat earnings. And so with that, AMC would not be a buy the rumor, sell the event type of catalyst. And so AMC would actually increase in share price after earnings. And so AMC is doing that right now. But where are we going to go from here? So on the yearly chart for AMC stock, the yearly chart is indicating that AMC stock is still having consolidation because we did not decide to break out of a very important level. And so what was that level? The level that I thought AMC was going to break, and who knows, we may break this level tomorrow. And I'm actually going to make an updated video for tomorrow's levels, but I'm just saying that right now in the after hours, here's what we could be potentially watching out for. So level number one is going to be $38 a share. That is going to be resistance level number one. And I'm not going to be spending too much time on the support and resistance levels just to keep it as simple as possible. We only need one or two support and resistance levels. And so with that being said, now that we have the resistance, which we can do this resistance in green just to understand that if it goes above this, it is going to have another gap to fill, and so that would be amazing. And so for the resistance level, we know $38 a share. What about the support level? So for the support level, I've been continuously saying this, and I'm going to keep this as a support level just because this is going to be, again, the simple support level, right? We could draw a lot of support levels, but I think this one is going to be very important for AMC to hold. And this is going to be the around $28 to $29 share level for AMC stock. And so this is actually going to be in red, just because if it decides to go lower than this, then we are going to have to reevaluate this trade. And so with that being said, AMC stock family, right now we are still in consolidation. In the after hours, we are now at $35.30 a share. This is irrelevant though, because we have our two levels right here, $38 a share, and we also have $28 to $29 a share. So if we still consolidate throughout this level, that is going to still be amazing. The only thing against us is going to be time, because essentially consolidation is time. So the more the stock decides to consolidate, which is going to take more time, the higher likelihood AMC stock has a probability of breaking out of the resistance level, taking us to a new gap level. And so with that being said, AMC stock family, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys next video.